Hello, I'm Cody Whipple with the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission. Today, we're currently in the Turtle Creek watershed. Now, the Turtle Creek watershed is actually a smaller watershed within Pennsylvania's largest major watershed, the Susquehanna watershed. Remember, the Susquehanna watershed all eventually drains into the Chesapeake Bay. Today, we're joined by two very special guests. Renee Carey with the North Central Pennsylvania Conservancy and Shannon Stamm with the Union County Conservation District. In this video, Shannon's going to introduce you to the planning process that's involved before they actually implement a stream stabilization project, just like the one we're currently at today. As you can see, we actually have some stream stabilization structures right here beside me. Shannon's going to explain to you that planning process, and she's also going to walk you through time with what this site looked like before they did anything, then what it looked like a little bit later, up until what it actually looks like today.
Thanks, Cody. So, two of our partners that we work with when we do the designs would be the Department of Environmental Protection, their watershed manager for the North Central region, and the North Central Region Streams Habitat Division of Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission. So when we go out as a team, and we will, usually the watershed specialist at the conservation district is contacted by the landowner. They're experiencing some type of problem that they need help with. So we'll go out and provide the technical expertise to help them with that, and then we also help secure the grant funding and implement the projects. So when we go out to look at a site, we're typically going out to the site in the winter time so that we can see the stream banks. We can look for the problems, the stream bank eroding problems or the vertical banks, take a look at gravel bar deposits and take in the whole picture of what the stream is doing and what it's looking like. So we'll always take maps out with us to the site, and we'll hand draw, as we walk the stream, we always start upstream, and we'll hand draw on our maps where we want to put the structures and the type of structures that we want to put there. Then the Fish and Boat Commission Habitat section takes this back and actually designs this for us. This is our plan view. They'll actually do the plan view. They'll do cross-sectional views where we can see what these structures are going to look like within the stream channel. And we'll use those. That'll help with the permitting process that we have to go through, because we need these designs in order to justify the work that we're doing. So we always walk the stream together, do these designs. Some of the things that we're looking for when we're doing the designs, again, are some of the problems or the things that are causing the impairments to the stream. And as you can look in this before shot, you can see that we have very over-widened stream banks in this section. This is coming out of the bridge. This is what its natural width should be. And then all of a sudden we get into an over-widened pocket. Just putting trees here wouldn't have worked to fix this problem, because we still wouldn't have taken care of the over-wide section. It does not, when it's over-widened, the stream never really flushes out. Sediment will drop out in that spot, and that spot will sit and bake in the sun with all of that turbidity in the water, all that siltation. It just heats up. So one of the things we wanted to correct here was that over-widened pocket. One of the nice things, when we walked the stream, we realized that we had a nice deep pool within that area. So that's an area where we would put in a mud sill. We would have narrowed this up. We put in a mud sill to help create some overhead cover for fish in that area, and it also created some instant shade as well for the fish.
So what did this site look like just not too long after you implemented this project?
So this is immediately after. Probably 2 weeks after we were done with construction. You can see that we have more of a natural, we tried to mimic the natural stream width coming out of here. We actually have some riffles now that have started. It's starting to clean out in here, so we found that other substrate and the other rocks in through there. And here is our mud sill. From here back a good 5 feet, we've reclaimed some land there and created that underwater or under mud sill habitat for the fish. We've also graded the stream banks so that we don't have those vertical stream banks anymore, and those stream banks are not sloughing off or falling into the stream, creating more sediment and more widening. So we slope that, we stabilize it with grass seed immediately and straw mulch, And within 2 weeks, we had a flood that came out of its banks, easy up out, and deposited all of our, this is our debris line of straw from what we had seeded and mulched. But everything held up great, you know, because we eased the stream banks and got it out of that U-shaped channel that it was in. It was allowed to easy out and easy back in. So there were no erosive forces with that water anymore.
So take us sort of through what we're looking at today.
So in this section today, as I'm walking, I'm feeling different substrate. I can feel some smaller stuff, some larger stuff, and I think you've noticed that I've just dropped into the pool. As we were walking, you can kind of see how we have this deeper water at this mud sill where it's been narrowed up. The landowners are working with us to create a vegetated, stable corridor. We've planted wildflower seed mixes, some shrubs, and some native trees. Because again, this is a whole system that works together. These structures are great, and if they stay wet, they will last a very long time, 50 plus years. But eventually we want all of it to be reclaimed and have that canopy, the shade component over here. Again, you can see how much deeper water we're in here. So we have that nice, coming out of a nice riffle up here. You can see the nice rock substrate that we have. And we glide right into this pool. And when we've actually, before we did the work, we had surveys done, some fish habitat surveys done, some macro invertebrate surveys done, because we really wanted to be able to show the before and after difference at these sites. With getting so many participants, willing landowners back to back to back, we're trying to aggregate, I guess, all of our good work, and throughout the entire watershed, all the landowners have been very willing to work with us and pitched in, and they feel like it's sort of a community. You know, the last person that we just went to do a project said, oh, all my neighbors have done this. I want to be a part of that too. So with the good word, you know, with the good projects, good word spreads, and we've gotten a lot of great projects throughout the Turtle Creek watershed, and we're very excited for its potential to become healthy again and off the impaired streams list.
Thank you very much, Shannon.